Drifting in real life takes serious skill, but how realistic is drifting in CPM2? I haven't actually drifted in real life, but I've got plenty of experience drifting in Gran Turismo 7 and CPM2. Some hardcore sim drifters might laugh at my game choices, but today we're focusing specifically on drifting in CPM2. Let's start with controlling the car. In real life, as you can see, the driver is constantly countersteering to keep the car sideways. And pay attention to the clutch work too. Whenever the driver uses the handbrake, he usually pulls it while pressing the clutch at the same time. And when the car is starting to regain traction, he uses clutch kicks to keep the drift going. So how realistic can we get in CPM2? First, obviously you need to use a manual gearbox. Drifting with an automatic transmission isn't really comparable to how it's done in a real drift car. You also want steering controls that respond instantly to your inputs. CPM2 is coming to Steam as well, so soon people will be able to try drifting with an actual sim racing setup. But for now, let's stick to the mobile controls. If you use tilt or the steering wheel, the biggest difference from real life is that the controls don't physically react to what the car is doing. The wheel does lock when you turn too far though, which is a nice realistic touch. And as you might have seen in my previous videos, I actually use the clutch in a pretty similar way to real-life drifters. Now, I'm not saying that drifting in a mobile game is good practice for real-life drifting. You have to remember that I'm literally just pressing buttons with my fingers. There's no G-force, no physical feedback, and none of the other sensations you get in a real car. But for a mobile game, this is probably about as realistic as it gets. Seriously, name me one other mobile game with actually good stick drifting besides CPM2. I'll wait, but that's enough about the controls. Let's look at some different drifting techniques from real life. First up, the reverse entry. This technique is used by pro drifters who don't always rely on the handbrake. As you can see, they're not slowing down, they're actually speeding up. They initiate the drift by braking while going backwards. And honestly, this looks super tough. It can be extremely difficult to pull off in a mobile game, but we're gonna try it right now. So if we build up some speed like this and then throw the car into the corner, bruh, I just did a full 360. Yup, we definitely need some practice. Going 100 into the corner, and now, clutch. And clutch kick. Okay, that was actually decent, but I want something more like a proper backwards entry. And this wasn't even a real corner. Something like this. Oh no, not the wall! Damn, bro, my rear bumper has a freaking massive dent, but I still want to hit one perfect reverse entry. Alright, last try before we go fix the car. Clutch, hold it, back like this. What? That was perfect. I just need to snap the steering quickly in the opposite direction. That looked tough. If you learn how to do this, you're definitely gonna make your friends jealous. Let's try a few more while my R33's rear bumper is getting replaced. Whoa, my S13 works completely differently. The angle isn't nearly as big as it is on my R33, but these reverse entries still look pretty cool. Alright, let's move on to the next one. As you might know, I'm from Finland, and during winter, our roads are often covered in snow and ice. So let's see what drifting in real life looks like in those conditions. I just searched for snowy drifting. I'm not even sure if this clip is from Finland, but as you can see, the cars are going much slower, while the wheels are spinning like crazy, even at around 40 kilometers per hour. And there's actually a snowy area in CPM2, which is right over here. I wonder why there's no spawn point like in the other locations, but it's only a couple of minutes away from City 1. Alright, this feels way different. The car is sliding much slower, and every input comes with a noticeable delay. And honestly, this is really fun. It could actually be a great place for beginners to start learning how to control a slide. The car almost feels like it's reacting in slow motion. Of course, you don't get that same burning rubber feeling you would on dry asphalt, but this is basically what people in the Nordics do during winter. This feels so freaking weird. More drifters seriously need to try this, bro. Should I host a snow drifting meet next? Let me know down in the comments.
mean, after all,
I am your biggest fan.
Buddy?